In today's video, I want to share with you the 5 best ways to use creative real estate strategies, and I put in parentheses like sub 2 or subject to. The reason why I wanted to highlight that particular strategy because the way the debt market is, the way interest rates are, especially in the single family residential space of investing, this particular strategy is becoming more and more popular. But I wanted to share with you the 5 best ways to use this strategy and any other strategy that falls under the umbrella of creative real estate strategies. Number 1 is pre-foreclosures. These are properties that are headed to foreclosure. Depending on what state you're in, determines how quick the foreclosure process is. Like here in Georgia, we have foreclosure auctions at courthouse steps literally every first Tuesday of every month. So that means every 30-day window, you have a whole entire list of properties that are in pre-foreclosure that are preparing to be auctioned that you have an opportunity to reach out to the homeowners about, have a conversation with them, perhaps figure out a way to help them to acquire the property, to see to it that they prevent foreclosure, you make profits, and everybody wins in that situation. Number 2, expired listings. Of course, these are properties that have been listed on the MLS through real estate agents, but if they don't sell, like many houses are not selling, they're just sitting on the market, that listing agreement between the homeowner and the agent, it expires, and if they choose not to renew it for whatever the reasons are, it becomes an expired listing. But guess what? There was already motivation there. And a lot of listings that expire are listings that are over leveraged, or they don't have enough equity to really lower the price to be able to move that property fast. And maybe the homeowner doesn't have enough money to fix the property up. There's still levels of distress that you can provide a solution for through these types of creative ways. Number 3, tired landlords. I know a lot of tired landlords, especially ones that got to go in and out of eviction court. They're paying property managers to manage properties that they're not getting their rents for. People are tearing up their properties. I've worked with a lot of different landlords who are out of state and they just sick of it. That means they're tired landlords and they're ready to get from up under those properties. They will be open to creative real estate strategies. Number 4, absentee owners. A lot of absentee owners are people who have homes. It could have been their main home. They relocated because of a job transfer. They might have been in the military. A family member got sick. I was just on the phone last week speaking to someone who actually they left their home. So they're an absentee owner. The home is vacant. They run the risk of people breaking into it, and they run the risk of having squatters moving into it. It happens here in Atlanta and everywhere around the world. This happens. And so they are absentee owners, and there's a level of motivation for them. Number 5, wholesalers. Now, wholesalers are men and women who do an extraordinary service in the real estate industry because they help provide solutions, particularly to homeowners who have so much distress, so many motivations, and they pair them with end buyers, real estate investors like myself, and they get what we call assignment fees. But a lot of wholesalers are able to get in front of homeowners. They underwrite deals. Many of them do it very efficiently and effectively. There are some who might, they might not be as ethical, but you can always find the good ones. There's always bad apples in every bunch, but you can find the good ones. And the good ones will know how to structure creative deals to benefit the seller, to benefit you, and to benefit them. So these are the 5 best ways to use creative real estate strategies like subject to. Number 1, pre-foreclosures, expired listings, tired landlords, absentee owners, and wholesalers. The good thing about these 5 ways is this. If you have relationships with people in your community that have networking events, that have meetups like we do here in Metro Atlanta, you can always work with people on certain teams and make a contribution to learn the ins and outs and the nuances of these 5 ways. You can join groups on social media. They have a lot of real estate investor-friendly platforms that you're able to curate the data, the names, the addresses, the emails, the contact information of homeowners who fit these 5 criteria. So we're just in a different world where the strategies we're talking about are not as complicated as it may have been, let's say 20 years ago, before we had access to a lot of information. So I want you to take this, put it to practice. If there's anything my team and I can do, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here. We have meetups once a month. We have coaching calls once a week. We have courses and educational content teaching the ins and outs of a lot of these creative strategies that we personally do and that we work with others who do. So we're always here. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about today's video. And I'll see you on the other side.